The hardest part wasn't losing them. It was realizing the person I trusted most was slowly becoming someone I didn't recognize, and I couldn't stop it. Hello, my name is Prayon. Today it hit me, something I figured out after getting knocked down a few times. It's about trust. Funny how sharp that ache can be when someone you thought would always stay the same. Changes creep in without warning. A different person shows up over time. If you've ever looked at a person, yet somehow they seem unfamiliar now, stick around until I finish. Beside every scar, a memory lingers. Not just pain, something quieter too. There was a time in my life. That time I thought trust would never fade. If someone became close to me, frozen maybe, but not set in stone, the idea of it staying put never really held up. Loyalty felt like it should have been everything. Time was enough. Memories were enough. I didn't think people could really change. Not everyone stayed true to their word, though some had sworn they would. I had someone in my life, that person who used to understand me completely. Beneath what's visible lies more than meets the eye. Yet those hushed moments, it was clear to them when my thoughts started to spiral, what made me insecure. A sudden giggle escaped during tense moments. That odd chuckle popped up right when pressure built. Laughter showed its face mid-anxiety more than once. It arrived uninvited, yet somehow fit perfectly. The stress didn't vanish. Still, amusement slipped through anyway. Almost daily, our conversations filled the hours between us. I felt safe. When trust grows around another person, losing that version never crosses your mind. Lasting shifts rarely snap into place overnight. Nothing dramatic happened. A quiet moment passed instead of a clash. No dramatic ending. It was small. Replies became shorter. Conversations became formal. The energy shifted. It didn't catch my attention right away. I told myself, they're just busy. Everyone has phases. It's temporary. Still gripping that old version of them, the one from before. Something began to shift, little by little. A quiet sensation grew inside me. Unfamiliar, hard to name. Distance. At times we did talk. Something was missing. The old spark had faded. The air carried less heat now. Now it took work to make sense of things. I found myself trying harder, starting conversations, keeping things alive, bringing up old memories. Suddenly, quiet, a nudge from the past. Remembering the people we once were would find a way to return it. One night, I went back through old messages. I don't know why. Maybe I wanted proof. It turned out I hadn't made it up after all. The page showed letters. I looked at them slowly. The promises. The late-night talks. It hit me then what I saw wasn't easy to face. It was how they appeared back then. Messages held traces of something once present, but not anymore. What stung most wasn't their shift. It was how quiet it happened. Just me acting like it never happened. Each time I waited for that level of work again. The same care, the same closeness. Each moment passed without it arriving. I felt hurt. It wasn't their nature to harm, yet pain still came through what they did. Yet I kept returning to an old moment. On your feet inside a world just formed. A single instant pulled the curtain back. Things snapped into place then. Something personal came out of my mouth earlier. Something personal. And the response I got was polite, but distant. No depth, no curiosity, no emotional weight. Out of nowhere, I finally understood. The thought landed hard. The person I trusted most was still there, yet differently, shaped by each moment. And I couldn't make them return back to the person they once were. At first, I did not accept it. Perhaps my mistake started it. Maybe I changed. Maybe I'm overthinking. Then confusion. How can someone feel so close for years, yet suddenly you're out of place? Then finally, acceptance. People grow. Sometimes paths drift apart without warning. Some people stay put while life moves you forward. Some people change over time instead of staying fixed. People do not always remain identical throughout life. What stood out most felt quiet, not loud, not bold. It was quiet. I stopped chasing, stopped trying to recreate the past, stopped asking for the old energy. I didn't block. I didn't argue. I just accepted. At first, acceptance sat like a stone in my chest, but also honest. Sometimes release looks like staying put. Not every departure needs feet. Now here's when expectations might need a shift. Understanding that who they are now, they aren't the same person anymore. Still, those moments stay just as they were. Now it shifts what's happening right now. It hurt. I won't act like it missed the mark. Some evenings, it was the earlier self they used to be that slipped my mind. Not now, back then. That one, just not now. The old one. Yet growing up means understanding you cannot keep a person trapped against their will, back toward the person they once knew. Thinking back on it, fear sits heavier than any rage ever could. I feel clarity. People change, especially those who seem closest to you. Sometimes growing means going separate ways. Sometimes growth means knowing just the moment to let go a little. Sometimes holding less means moving forward more. This took time to understand, bit by bit. Trust is real. Memories are real. Still, lasting forever isn't certain. It doesn't necessarily mean someone turned against you. Sometimes it's just evolution. If you're holding on to someone that isn't quite like it used to be, I understand. Perhaps the calm you want, bringing them back isn't it. Perhaps clarity comes through letting go. One thing shifted on your end, another on theirs. That release right there isn't weakness. It's emotional maturity. And that lesson, that shift inside me, ran deeper than any bond we shared.